Something strange happens when you start becoming more self-aware. You begin to see things you didn't notice before. The way people talk, the way people avoid truth, the way conversations repeat the same shallow patterns. And suddenly, you feel a little more alone than you used to. There's usually a moment when it begins. Maybe you started reading more. Maybe you went through a difficult experience. Maybe you simply began questioning your habits. And slowly, your perspective shifts. Things that once entertained you start feeling empty. Conversations that once felt normal start feeling forced. You begin noticing emotional patterns in people. Defensiveness, insecurity, avoidance. And the strange part is, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Psychology has an interesting explanation for this. Self-awareness increases cognitive distance. You begin observing not just the world, but your own thoughts. Instead of reacting automatically, you start analyzing. Instead of following the crowd, you pause, and that pause changes everything. Because most social interaction runs on autopilot. People bond through shared assumptions, but when you start questioning those assumptions, you subtly step outside the group. And that distance can feel like loneliness. Oof! Modern life amplifies this feeling. On social media, everything looks certain. Everyone has strong opinions, confident identities, clear sides. But self-aware people often feel the opposite. They see complexity. They see contradictions. They understand that people are rarely as simple as they appear online. So while the internet rewards certainty, self-awareness often creates nuance. And nuance doesn't always fit well in loud digital spaces. Sometimes it just makes you quieter. Here's the uncomfortable truth about self-awareness. It doesn't always make life easier. It often removes comforting illusions. You start noticing unhealthy friendships. You recognize emotional patterns you used to ignore. You realize some environments drain your energy, and awareness creates responsibility. Once you see something clearly, pretending not to see it becomes harder. But this kind of loneliness is different. It's not the loneliness of being rejected. It's the loneliness of changing perspectives. You're no longer fully inside the old patterns, but you haven't yet found people who see the world the same way you do. That space in between can feel quiet, sometimes painfully quiet, but it's also where deeper understanding grows. Self-awareness doesn't isolate you forever. It just changes who you resonate with. And sometimes feeling alone for a while is the price of finally seeing clearly.